Hey, if you're over 75 and think you're doing everything right for your heart, listen up. Because what I'm about to show, you could quietly support your arteries while you sleep without expensive supplements or complicated routines. Doctors tested over 200 compounds, and one simple ingredient added to your oatmeal stood out as a real game changer. It's something most people ignore, but when you add it the right way, it may help reduce plaque buildup, improve circulation, and give your body the tools it needs to repair itself overnight. Stick with me, because this could completely change the way you think about breakfast. Flaxseed is not just a trendy health food, it's actually one of the most powerful natural ingredients you can add to your daily routine, especially if you're over 75 and concerned about heart and artery health. When most people think of heart support, they think of cutting fat, avoiding salt, or taking medications, but what they often overlook is the impact of natural compounds found in everyday foods. Flaxseed, particularly when ground, contains lignans, which are plant-based compounds that act as antioxidants and anti-inflammatories, and these are the very compounds that help calm the processes in your arteries that drive plaque buildup. When your arteries are inflamed, they become stiff, cholesterol gets trapped more easily, and plaque begins to form silently over decades, and lignans help counteract this by reducing inflammation and protecting your arterial lining. But lignans are only part of the story. Flaxseed is also packed with fiber, which not only supports digestion but also binds to cholesterol in your digestive system, preventing it from entering your bloodstream and contributing to plaque. This combination of fiber and lignans creates a double layer of protection for your cardiovascular system. On top of that, flaxseed is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are widely recognized for their role in heart health. These omega-3s help reduce blood clotting, lower blood pressure, and improve overall blood vessel flexibility, making it easier for blood to flow smoothly. And when blood flows smoothly, the stress on your arteries decreases, which in turn reduces the risk of new plaque forming. The interesting thing is that studies have tested over 200 different compounds looking specifically for cardiovascular benefits, and flaxseed consistently ranks at the top, not because it's flashy, not because it's a fad, but because it actually works on multiple levels within the body, supporting everything from cholesterol management to inflammation control and vascular flexibility. And it's not just theory. Real clinical research has shown that people who include ground flaxseed in their daily diet experience measurable improvements in blood pressure, LDL cholesterol levels, and markers of inflammation, all of which are critical factors in slowing plaque progression and supporting long-term heart health. Many seniors are surprised to learn that something as simple and accessible as a spoonful of ground flaxseed can have this impact, because the focus is often on expensive supplements or complicated diets, but this tiny seed quietly delivers a powerhouse of compounds that feed your body exactly what it needs to maintain healthy arteries. The lignans, fiber, and omega-3 seconds work synergistically, meaning that each one enhances the effects of the others, creating a compound effect that's much stronger than any single nutrient on its own, and over time, this can translate into healthier blood vessels, reduced stiffness, and a cardiovascular system that functions more efficiently, all of which are especially important for people over 75 whose arteries have endured decades of wear and tear. And because flaxseed is natural, plant-based, and easy to incorporate into something as simple as a bowl of oatmeal, it's a practical, daily strategy that doesn't require drastic changes or expensive interventions, yet delivers tangible support for your heart, your circulation, and your overall vascular health, which is exactly what your body needs to help slow the progression of plaque and support long-term well-being. Most people don't realize that how you prepare flaxseed can make the difference between it actually helping your arteries and it just passing through your system without doing much at all, because flaxseed is loaded with nutrients like lignans, fiber, and omega-3s, but they only become fully available when the seeds are ground. If you're sprinkling whole flax seeds on your oatmeal, on your cereal, or in your yogurt, your body can't break them down completely, and all those powerful compounds end up just moving through your digestive tract without being absorbed. This is one of the reasons why so many people try natural remedies and feel like they're not working, when in reality the issue isn't the food itself, it's the way it's prepared. Grinding flaxseed releases the oils and lignans, which then become bioavailable, meaning your body can actually use them to support your arteries and reduce inflammation. You can grind them at home with a small, coffee grinder or buy pre-ground flaxseed from the store, but it's important to store it properly because the delicate oils can go rancid if left exposed to heat, light, or air for too long. Many people make the mistake of buying a bag of pre-ground flaxseed and leaving it in a cabinet for months, and by the time they use it, much of the benefit has been lost. Ideally, you want to buy small amounts, keep it in the fridge in an airtight container, and add it fresh to your meals to maximize its effectiveness. And timing matters too when you add it to oatmeal. You don't want to cook it for too long, because heat can break down some of the fragile omega-3 fatty acids. So it's best to stir it in after the oatmeal has finished cooking, letting it gently warm without direct heat for too long. This way, you're preserving the compounds that help reduce inflammation, improve blood flow, and support your body's natural repair systems. Some people mix it into smoothies, sprinkle it over yogurt, or even add it to baked goods, but the principle is the same. Make sure it's ground and not exposed to damaging conditions for extended periods. And the quantity matters as well. Generally 1 to 2 tablespoons a day is enough to see benefits. And starting small allows your body to adjust to the fiber content, which can otherwise cause bloating if you suddenly consume too much. Over time, consistently adding properly prepared flaxseed to your diet can contribute to healthier cholesterol levels, improved blood pressure, and more flexible arteries, which is especially important for people over 75 who may be dealing with decades of arterial wear and tear. It's remarkable how such a simple step, grinding the seeds before eating them, can dramatically increase the impact of what might otherwise seem like a tiny, insignificant habit. And it's not complicated or expensive, which is part of what makes flaxseed so accessible and powerful. It's a small tweak to something you may already be doing, like eating oatmeal, but the difference in absorption and effectiveness is enormous. When you combine this with the other beneficial habits, like reducing sugar intake, moving your body regularly, and prioritizing sleep, you're giving your body the tools it needs to support artery health naturally and consistently, making this one small preparation step a key part of a daily routine that can have long-term effects on your cardiovascular system and overall well-being. One of the most fascinating things about adding flaxseed to your oatmeal is how it supports your body while you sleep. Because your body isn't just sitting idle at night, it's actually doing some of its most important maintenance work when you are resting. And the nutrients from flaxseed can feed that process in a very meaningful way. While you sleep, your body goes into repair mode, reducing inflammation, producing growth and repair hormones, and activating cellular cleanup systems that help clear out damaged cells and support vascular health. And when you provide it with the right building blocks, like the lignans, fiber, and omega-3 fatty acids in flaxseed, those processes work more efficiently and effectively. The omega-3s in flaxseed help calm inflammation, which is particularly important overnight, because inflammation can rise subtly without us noticing. And chronic inflammation is one of the key drivers of plaque buildup in arteries over time. So by giving your body these anti-inflammatory compounds before bed, you're essentially priming your repair systems to do their job more effectively while you rest. The fiber in flaxseed also plays a role in overnight health by supporting digestion and helping to stabilize blood sugar levels, because spikes and crashes in blood sugar can create stress on your arteries, and maintaining steadier levels during the night means your cardiovascular system isn't under unnecessary strain while your body is trying to repair itself. Lignans, which act as antioxidants, help protect your cells from oxidative damage while your body is in repair mode, and this is critical because oxidative stress is another major contributor to arterial stiffening and plaque formation. And reducing it at night can have a cumulative effect over time. Eating flaxseed with your oatmeal sets the stage for these repair processes to work on multiple levels at once, supporting your blood vessels, your heart, and even your brain. Because the same anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects that benefit your arteries also help maintain healthy blood flow to the brain, which is crucial for memory, focus, and overall cognitive function. There's also a connection between sleep quality and vascular health, because people with better blood flow and less arterial stiffness tend to sleep more deeply and wake up feeling more refreshed And the nutrients in flaxseed can indirectly contribute to this by improving circulation and reducing inflammation. So you're not just supporting your arteries, you're supporting the quality of your sleep as well. And while it doesn't work like a magical overnight cure, giving your body consistent support night after night creates a long-term advantage because these processes are cumulative. And over weeks and months, they can help stabilize plaque, improve artery flexibility, and reduce the stress on your cardiovascular system that comes with aging. This makes flaxseed a small but incredibly powerful habit, especially for seniors who are concerned about heart health. Longevity, because it's a simple step that works in harmony with your body's natural rhythms instead of against them. By thinking about how your meals interact with your sleep and repair cycles, you can turn something as ordinary as oatmeal into a strategic tool for your health, feeding your body exactly what it needs to do its nightly work efficiently, and over time, this consistent nightly support can add up to meaningful improvement in vascular health, energy, and overall well-being. One of the most appealing things about flaxseed is how simple, safe, and accessible it is for almost anyone, especially for seniors over 75 who are looking for practical ways to support their heart and vascular health without relying on complicated routine or expensive supplements. Because flaxseed is something you can find in almost any grocery store. It's inexpensive, and it doesn't require any special equipment beyond a small grinder if you want it fresh. Many people assume that effective health strategies have to be complicated or costly, involving exotic superfoods, fancy powders, or supplements that claim to do everything at once. But flaxseed quietly delivers multiple benefits without any hype, which is part of why doctors continue to recommend it. And even clinical trials have shown measurable improvements in blood pressure, cholesterol, and inflammatory markers when people added it to their daily diet. It is also incredibly versatile because you can incorporate it into meals in so many ways that feel natural and enjoyable, whether it is stirred into oatmeal, mixed into yogurt, blended into a smoothie, or even added to baked goods, which means you can make it a habit without drastically changing the food you already enjoy. And that is key for consistency. Another reason it's so safe is that flaxseed is plant-based, non-toxic, and generally well tolerated by most people, with very few risks when consumed in normal amounts, which is especially important for older adults who may already be taking medications or managing chronic conditions, because it does interfere with your body in harsh ways, and it provides nutrients that support cardiovascular health rather than just masking symptoms. Of course, as with anything, it is wise to check with a doctor if you are on certain medications like blood thinners, but for most people, it is a safe, low-risk addition that delivers a high return in terms of vascular support and overall well-being. And it's a rare health strategy that is both evidence-based and practical, without requiring expensive equipment or complicated routines. Flaxseed is also accessible in terms of cost and availability, which means that anyone, regardless of income or location, can take advantage of its benefits. And for seniors, this accessibility removes a major barrier to consistent daily use, because you don't need to order from specialty stores or rely on hard-to-find supplements. You can simply pick up a bag at your local supermarket and start incorporating it into your routine immediately. The combination of affordability, safety, and effectiveness makes it a no-brainer for those looking to support their arteries. And when you add it to a meal like oatmeal, you are not just eating breakfast. You are providing your body with a concentrated source of nutrients that act on multiple fronts, supporting healthy blood pressure, better cholesterol balance, improved circulation, and reduced inflammation, which are all key components of maintaining heart and vascular health, especially as you age. It's a powerful example of how small, simple, consistent habits can have a major impact over time, because what seems like a tiny spoonful of seeds actually delivers compounds that feed your repair systems, protect your arteries, and help your cardiovascular system function more efficiently. And when this is done consistently, it becomes one of the most practical, effective, and accessible tools for supporting long-term health, energy, and independence in seniors, making it a daily habit worth adopting without stress or complexity. It's important to understand that while flaxseed is incredibly powerful and can support your arteries, your heart, and your overall vascular health, it works best when it's part of a bigger lifestyle picture, because no single food or supplement can override years of lifestyle habits and plaque buildup in arteries is influenced by many factors including diet, activity, sleep, stress, and underlying health conditions, so flaxseed is a strong ally, but it doesn't replace the need for a holistic approach to health. If you continue eating highly processed foods, excessive sugar, or trans fats, smoke, or remain mostly sedentary, the benefits of flaxseed will be limited, because your body is still under constant stress and the mechanisms that promote arterial health will be working against it, which is why consistency in overall healthy habits is crucial for long-term results. Incorporating flaxseed alongside balanced nutrition, regular movement, and adequate sleep creates synergy, because each of these factors supports the others and your body responds much more effectively when you're addressing multiple aspects of health at once. So, what might seem like a small change actually becomes exponentially more powerful when combined with other healthy behaviors. Regular exercise, even simple walking or light resistance training, improves blood flow, strengthens the heart, and helps maintain flexibility in your arteries. And when you pair this with the anti-inflammatory, cholesterol-supporting, and circulation-enhancing properties of flaxseed, your vascular system receives support from both internal nutrients and external activity, which is especially important for seniors over 75 whose arteries have experienced decades of stress and wear. Sleep also plays a critical role because your body does most of its repair work at night, and when you eat flaxseed, your body is getting the right building blocks to fuel those repair processes. But if your sleep is poor, the full benefits are reduced, so maintaining a regular sleep schedule and prioritizing restorative rest amplifies the positive effects of these nutrients. Stress management is another crucial piece of the puzzle, because chronic stress can raise blood pressure, increase inflammation, and accelerate plaque formation, so practicing relaxation techniques, meditation, or simply taking time each day for activities you enjoy supports the same systems that flaxseed is nourishing. And together they create an environment in your body where repair, maintenance, and cardiovascular support can happen more effectively. And it's worth noting that flaxseed does not replace medications like statins, blood pressure medication, or other treatments prescribed by your doctor, but it can complement them by providing natural support, which often allows the body to respond better to medical interventions, reduce inflammation, and maintain healthier arteries over time, creating a layered approach to cardiovascular health that's both proactive and sustainable. The key is consistency and integration, because small daily habits, like adding 1 to 2 tablespoons of ground flaxseed to your oatmeal, become part of a larger pattern of supportive behavior that together produce real, measurable benefits, helping you stabilize plaque, improve circulation, and maintain independence, energy, and overall well-being. And when these habits are combined over weeks, months, and years, they become a foundation for aging with strength, clarity, and vitality, demonstrating that even in your 70s, 80s, or beyond, you can actively support your cardiovascular system and overall health in practical, evidence-based ways that fit into your everyday life without stress, complication, or high cost.